Would you rather have a new built house or an old used home? Today I'd like to give you some reasons of why it's more beneficial to build a home instead of buying a used home. A new home is more beneficial because they're more energy efficient. They require less maintenance, and the customizations are limitless. I want to talk about building a custom home because recently me and my family just built a custom home. The customizations you can do on a new built home there's an endless amount of things you can do for a custom built home. Obviously you have to pay more for a custom built. You have to pay more to have more things done to your house that you would like, but you can do anything. Like my family, they wanted a bigger slab in our front driveway, so we had to pay extra to have our front slab poured. But there's just endless things you can do, and you can also have your floor plans changed. You can pick wallpaper if you want wallpaper, or you can paint the walls, or when you go to your bathroom, you can choose your different fixtures, your sinks, faucets, bathtubs. If you want a clawfoot tub, you can have a clawfoot tub. Or if you just want a regular fiberglass tubs, because tubs aren't cast iron anymore. Most all your tubs are 5-foot fiberglass tubs. Or you can just have a walk-in shower if you'd rather have that. But like I said, of course, you have to pay more for that. But with the old home, you can't. You can do new customizations, but you have to. In some instances, you may have to come out of pocket more. And when you're building a home, they can build it from the ground up exactly how you want it, with everything that you want. As long as you're willing to dig into your back pocket, they can do anything that you want. Less maintenance is required on new homes. You may not have to, with the old home, if you have an old air conditioning unit, you may have to add Freon to your air conditioning every once in a while. It's just old. But with the new home, it's a brand new air conditioning unit, so maintenance is not going to be as much with the new air conditioning unit because it's brand new, unless it leaks Freon or something. Then of course you have to add that or things like that. And then also, I don't know, a new home probably reads better. You won't have to change your air filters quite as bad because it's a brand new home. You won't have to. You won't have to change out. You won't have to change out your fixtures. Say if your toilet goes bad, or your tank and your toilet's not working right, you don't have to fix them as much with a brand new home because, like I said, everything's brand new. Of course, you could change your showers out, your shower heads out, and things like that if that's something that you want to do. But it's not necessarily a have to because everything will be brand new. With a new home, you don't really necessarily have to have maintenance on like cast iron, sanitary sewer and things like that. But most newer homes built Schedule 40 PVC for the drains, and PVC is it's a little bit cheaper to buy, which helps out for the homeowner. Just things like that. And new homes also are more fuel efficient, or more not fuel efficient. New homes are more energy efficient. Spray foam insulation, it helps keep the house cooler up in the attic. It gets your house doesn't get as hot as in the summertime, so your air conditioner doesn't have to work as hard. Um, I mean, the new roofs and stuff that they put on, the shingles that they put on, they don't contract as much heat as old shingles, which that also in turn makes your air conditioning not have to run as hard, which also in turn makes your power bill cheaper because your air conditioner is not running all the time. New wiring and things like that. New homes are also built in PEX and not copper. Copper tends to, if it's not soldered correctly, it can leak. With PEX, it's not really so bad. They just use a crimp tool, crimp fittings together with. They still can leak, but it's not quite as often. Just things of that nature. I don't know. Maybe the wiring is definitely going to be one of the main factors of energy efficient, and like I said, the shingles and especially spray foam insulation in the attic. Those are reasons why I think having a new built home is better than buying an old fixer upper. Yeah.